favorite time of day because the house is quiet and everyone is asleep. My morning routine always changes based on the boys because usually they've been good, like sleeping until like 7. But in the past couple of weeks, they've been waking up at like, well, the oldest has been waking up like at 5:45, 6. And I used to be such a routine person in the morning that if anything was like thrown off, then that would kind of mess with my day. But I've gotten better at that. But I love having my quiet time in the morning and reading and having my lemon ginger water. I just finished a devotional with my church. It was called Fully Devoted. And that was awesome, just getting connected with girls at my church and hearing from them and doing something different. But my New Year's resolution was to finish the Bible in the year, and that definitely will not happen. It takes a long time to read the Bible if you're like really trying to pay attention to what is being said and comprehend what is happening. So I'm currently about to finish up Deuteronomy, which is super exciting. And this is when Moses is talking, this is after the 40 years of wandering in the wilderness desert, and Israel's about to enter the promised land, and Moses is telling them, like, repeating what they told their families 40 years earlier, and telling them the standards like to live by, and Joshua is about to take over. So I feel like I have learned a lot so far, just really diving in and spending time in the Word, and have seen it really change my view of life and my walk with Jesus. And I am a very devout Christian and love Jesus, and so I felt convicted that I've never really read the Bible all the way through. I've read bits and pieces. So I'm like, this is time to just take a break from devotionals and spend time in the Word. So that's why it was nice having church, but I love my Bible reading time and journaling time in the morning. So but I'm gonna take 10 minutes, set a timer for 10 minutes to clean the living room so we have a good start to the day. So let's see. I swear with kids, like, you cannot keep your house clean. There will always be stuff just scattered around, and I've come to accept that for the most part, but let's do a quick clean to start the day. Toys lined up. The best is this ottoman though, because we just throw everything in there and call it good. Cleaning complete. So I'm 33 weeks pregnant and my back has really been kind of cramping for the past handful of days, so I've been taking it pretty easy. I don't know what it is. I've never had Braxton Hicks before, so I don't know if it's like, I know I'm showing signs of labor, but I still have 7 weeks to go, so I've been taking it really easy with workouts. So I've been loving stretching. And so this morning I just did a 5-minute video. We'll be doing a 5-minute video on YouTube for just to start the day off with a good stretch. So I asked my friend who works at Ulta if I had $50 to spend, what would you do for the lineup, her morning routine and night routine? And so this is what she suggested. So I already had like a face wash, but then She stresses this vitamin C. Then this Ordinary, it's for like fine wrinkles. I can't believe I'm getting to that stage. And some good old sunscreen. Then at night, same thing, you can use this in the morning and night. And then I have some toner. And then the CeraVe. So that was $50. So far it's worked out pretty good. So I'm 33 weeks pregnant right now and feeling pregnant. So I've hit my nesting phase. So I cleaned out our kitchen, pantry. I cleaned out, what else did I do? Started cleaning out the basement, so that's exciting because it needed it. We moved in our house 3 years ago and never went through the boxes. So they've just been sitting down there. And I need to know where the baby stuff is at because I should probably pack my hospital bag soon. I really love this stuff. I've used it for a couple of years now. And it's definitely a keeper for me. But like I said earlier, I've been kind of cramping and it's been weird. It's been really weird. So I've been like nervous to work out too much because I'm like, man, I'm only 33 weeks. Like what if something happened where I like went into labor? I probably wouldn't, but you know, it's just like the what ifs. You just never know. So my cramping's gotten better, but last week it was really bad. And then my mood swings aren't awful, but just like, I think I feel so drained in life and that reflects my mood and emotions. So I'm thinking, I know I say this every week, but maybe it's a girl because I wasn't this emotional when I was with the boys. So I try to hold it together as much as possible, but when you're a mom, and I know life in general, but a mom and just like when you get home from work, there's no rest time until the boys go to bed. And at that point I'm exhausted because I try to go to bed at like 8:30, 9:30, around there. But any other symptoms, those are probably my biggest ones. I'm really looking forward to baby. Here, let's get a shot of baby's belly. "33 weeks. Sounds exciting. I can't wait to hold a little guy or girl. I'm using this tanning bronzer. We went on a cruise a couple of weeks ago, but that's a lie, like a month ago. But I've already lost my tan, so I got a fake tan while I can. This little baby. On Tuesday night, I went to go see The Forge at our church. Have you guys heard of that? Priscilla Schreier and the Kendrick brothers produced it, and it was so good. It was really eye-opening about being a disciple for Christ and what that looks like and how much of an impact you can make. They talked about being a fountain instead of a drain. So I thought that was encouraging to hear, because it's a lot easier in life to be a drain and kind of suck that energy out of everyone or complain and be miserable. Which I'm saying that, but I felt pretty miserable right now being pregnant. So that's why it was a good reminder for me, because I like to think I am a fountain a lot of the time, but I know I find myself being a drain. So this is a problem. The boys love going into my drawers. Also, look how clean they are. This is my nesting. They were kind of a disaster before. But all organized. The boys like to get ready with me sometimes. So that means pulling in my drawers. Which things get a little mixed up. Say I'm not a very complicated person when it comes to putting makeup on. Less is more. Why do I need to spend hours getting ready? But I have to say, I do feel a little bit more confident when I have makeup on. I probably don't do things the right way either. And that's it. I will say my hair has come a long way in the past 3 years. It was so bad after I had Mac, our oldest. It was just dead and falling out, but it's pretty long now. So that's the one thing out of many things. But being pregnant, your hair just, you feel like a beautiful princess with your hair because it's so long. And I really don't do much to it. I try not to put too much heat on it because I want it to stay good. I have been using K18 for a couple of times. And that, I've seen a difference with that. It's only 2 times, but I love the Mika products. And with all the sprays and stuff. So I'm ready, so let's get the boys ready. We made it to work on time and I had a great morning, start to the morning. So not every morning is like that, but that's my ideal type of morning when I can relax, read, clean a little bit, and get myself ready. So I hope you all have a great day and we'll see you next week.